What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tyrone Hunter, the Head Hunter, back in the building one more again. Man, you see the title, I ain't gonna hold you. If you're new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you can be notified the next time I drop a video. If you're already subscribed to the channel, man, hit that like button. Let's run it up. Yeah. But without further ado, man, let's get into it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, word on the street is the feds is involved now that Big JOOK got murdered at the funeral of another drug kingpin. Also, word on the street is that, you know, there was federal agents camping out at that funeral because they was trying to, you know, get an ID, as well as they was taking pictures as to all of the people that was coming, you know, at the funeral. So although they released footage of the vehicle, a little bit more surveillance was done pretty much than we know, allegedly, right? Hit the like button though. So in addition to that, anything that Big JOOK had on him at the time that he, you know, pretty much was deceased, or whatever property was his, it was confiscated and they're going to use it as evidence. A key part of that evidence is his cell phone. Yes, people, Big JOOK's cell phone. So, you know, everybody coming with the conspiracy theory saying, well, that Big got his brother, Yo Gotti, wanted to get him out the way. You know, that it was other people that wanted to get him out the way because the trial is about to start. Young Dolph trial is about to start. Man, it's so much information that's out there right now that is, you know, and I'm saying alleged because I can't stamp anything that's being said because I'm not there. I can't prove it. You know, I'm just putting the information out there. It's up to you to decide what you want to believe, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to find out what's really good. But it is ironic that, you know, Big JOOK get killed prior to the trial starting for the killers of Young Dolph, right? That's for one. For two, that it was allegedly surveillance at that funeral because the feds was looking to see who was there. That has been some investigation going on in Memphis, and that an indictment is supposed to be coming down. A RICO indictment is supposed to be coming down. And it's not only going to be CMG that's going to be involved in the indictment. That it's also going to be the other side as well, because we only talking about the murders, or the murders that you hear being spoken about is the high profile ones, which is Big JOOK, Young Dolph, Black Youngster Brother. But it's been way more bodies dropping aside from that, from both sides of the fence. And bodies been dropping ever since Young Dolph died. And they was moving closer and closer to this indictment coming down. And this is why you've been hearing some bloggers talking about, you know, that Yo Gotti is about to get swept up in the indictment. And then I also, a RICO charge. And then I also heard some people saying that with Big JOOK dying, that the RICO dies right there. You got to understand the information that they already have. The information that they already compiled up into this point. And then now that Big JOOK is passed away, you talking about, the feds as well as the police, like this is how crazy it is right now with Big Jook getting murdered. So the feds as well as the police could investigate or can use as evidence anything that was owned by Big Jook to look for clues to solve the crime. What are those clues? His cell phone. They can look into his cell phone. They can look into all his text messages, all his phone calls, his emails, personal emails as well as business emails. Man, hit the like button. Like, this video got to share. Like, this video got to share. This is the video that got to get out there. I'm telling you. Listen, this is why people are saying that the police was somehow involved in the killing of Big Jook. Because with Big Jook dead now, all of the information that they wasn't able to get before because they didn't have probable cause, now they could go through his cell phone. Now they could go through his emails. Now they could go through his bank accounts, his bank statements. Big Jook dying just opened up a major can of worms. They may be able to get to the bottom of whether Big Jook and Yo Gotti really did put a price on young Dolph. They saying this is a conspiracy, man. They saying that the police is involved, the feds is involved, and that this was intentionally done, that this was an inside job. They wanted to get Big Jook out of there because the only way that they would be able to get access to information that would be able to tie him to the young Dolph murder and see who hitters is on his squad as well as Yo Gotti's squad, so that pretty much they could close the case of a whole lot of other murders that and a whole lot of other shootings that have been going down in Memphis since young Dolph died. This is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, and it's bigger than Nino Brown. And somebody out there is dropping tidbits of information to different bloggers and letting them put the information out there. I don't know if y'all noticing that. You have different bloggers putting different spins and releasing different information in terms of this Big Jook murder. I'm not privileged like that. I only been in the YouTube community for a short period of time. So I'm not privileged to get access to that information, in terms of who is giving little nuggets to different YouTubers. But I'm paying attention to what's going on. And I'm pretty much looking at it and I'm analyzing information and I'm doing research and I'm putting one and one together and two together because I'm trying to find out what's really good for my peoples. I'm trying to find out what's really good for my audience. We want to know what's really good. But, man, at the end of the day, it's like, man, rest in peace, young Dolph. Rest in peace, Big Jook. Rest in peace, everybody that lost their life as a result of this situation. But the Big Jook murder opened the door for now feds to even his office, where he had an office at, and CMG headquarters, as well as if he had an office in his house. All documentation, all sticky notes, all emails, all phone calls, all text messages. They now can access this information under the guise of them trying to find a motive or find out who killed Big Jook. But it's really to go in there to see if they could link Big Jook and Yo Gotti to Young Dolph murder, as well as, link. Man, if I was Yo Gotti, I would stay away from Memphis. If you live in Memphis and you got the means to get up out of there, get up out of there, because it's not only the feds, being in Memphis that's going to cause and create issues right now. It's a full-blown war in Memphis right now. It's a full-blown war. The bodies that dropped already is nothing compared to the bodies that's going to drop. It's a whole lot that's going on right now in Memphis, man. All my people, throw your prayer emojis in the comments for Memphis, because they need it. Memphis need the prayers right now. It's like this thing then got out of hand, and then got out of control to the point now, the feds are stepping in and they gonna try to solve these murders. And Big Jook dying was one of the keys, to unlocking the web of all of this stuff going on. So the people that's talking conspiracy theories and talking about, the the MPD is involved, crooked Memphis police, for those that's saying that the feds involved, for those that's saying it's an inside job, for those that's saying, it was no way possible they could have killed Jook and, just got away free and clear like that. Somebody is giving information to different bloggers, or, via the news station. They putting different information out there, and they just want you to piece it together. And they keeping a lot of things quiet because it seems like they not trying to jeopardize their investigation. They not trying to put too much out there to, alert anybody that's going to get snatched up with this case. So, man, it's not looking good for Memphis. And, Yo Gotti, it's like somebody taking him out ain't the only thing that he got to worry about. He going to have to worry about, he going to have to worry about them charges as well. Man, Memphis, whoever out there in Memphis, you live in Memphis, man, stay safe. Man, it's just crazy. It's not looking good right now, man. But yeah, I'll be sure, to share with y'all more as more unfold. I'm not stamping anything because it's just information. Again, I'm just putting it out there for you to decide, what you want to do with it. Because at the end of the day, like you, I'm trying to find out what's really good. It's your boy Tyrone Hunter, the Hair Hunter. Big update on the Big Jook situation. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.